Hi, it's Lisa with Pixie's Nick and MyPaganPathWorks.com. Welcome to another edition of Sunday Oracle Readings. Again, I'm reading today from the Sacred Earth Oracle, and the card that I drew, well, actually let me preface this by saying that last week the card that I drew was really relevant to me. And even though I really gave it my all in trying to follow that card's advice, I can tell you that I had a very human week and I failed utterly. And the reason why I'm prefacing this Sunday Oracle reading is because this week's Oracle reading is more an answer to my own failure to, or I'm not even gonna call it a failure. It was my own inability to follow the advice of the card in dealing with a very difficult customer. I I'm gonna have another really in-depth video about that uh, on another date. Let's just say that this week this card speaks to the changes that I wish to make in relationship to what happened last week with my customer. And so this week's card is Heat. This is what it looks like. And it is very relevant because the earthly meaning behind this, according to the book, is that the elements are already there. A little heat will get things moving. And it's the most relevant part for me is not to confuse stability with stagnation. And I think sometimes we lose sight that movement is a constant thing. Change is almost constant. Our lives change in some way, shape, or form all the time. Sometimes it's big major changes like a job change, for instance, or a divorce or a marriage, or you have a new child. Um, there's any number of things that change is constant. When we get to a point in our personal growth where we stagnate rather than move on, um, we can lose sight of the fact that being stable doesn't necessarily mean a good thing. It can mask the fact that we haven't grown any, we haven't listened to our personal dialogue to affect change. This card tells us to direct that change, to take charge of it. Under spiritual meaning, timeless wisdom, creativity, love, it's all present in every atom of our physical being. When we still our mind and focus your heart center and allow the wisdom of the ages to illuminate your heart and nurture your soul. It will guide you to wholeness. And the insight for the card is that heat will bring energy to a situation. Heat is what causes the atoms to vibrate inside our body. Our body heat causes our vibration. And in the absence of that heat, there would be no vibration at all. So if we want to speed up change, if we want to direct change, then we need to apply a little bit of heat energy to that thing that we wish to change, or that scenario, that situation. Call that energy into the situation. So I think this week we are being called to examine the difference between stability and stagnation, and to apply heat to those situations where we're feeling stagnant. And it definitely resonates with me on a personal level, so I hope it also resonates with you. Please be sure to like and subscribe to the channel, and thank you very much for watching.